Hi my friend, today I will tell you 5 facts about Francis Ngannou about which everyone is silent. Believe me, it will be interesting. And from you, like and subscribe. Let's go. Number 1. He worked in a sandpit. Ngannou was born and raised in the village of Badie, in the western part of Cameroon. The area is so famous for its sand quarries that Badie is sometimes called the Sandy Village. It was at the sand mine that the 12-year-old Ngannou found his first occupation. Exhausting and dangerous work exhausted the future fighter, who had to work for hours on end under the scorching sun. This job was the only opportunity to earn pocket money, because he came from a poor family and did not even have the means to study. Number 2. He was never finished. Ngannou currently has 3 defeats in professional MMA, all 3 by decision of the judges. His first defeat was at the very start of his career in 2013, then he had his second fight in his career. After that, the Predator did not lose for 4 years and 10 fights, until he met the champion in the title fight at UFC 220 Stipe Miocic. Ngannou was not ready for 5 rounds in the fact that someone is able to hold his punches. He lost his third and final fight in July 2018 to Derek Lewis at UFC 226. The duel turned out to be completely inarticulate, passive on both sides. Conversely, when it comes to Ngannou's wins, the judges are out of work. All 11 wins were early, 7 wins, 64%, via TKO and 36% by submission. Number 3. Initially, he wanted to pursue a career in boxing. As a child, the hero of Ngannou was Mike Tyson. However, the young Ngannou never got the opportunity to follow in the footsteps of his idol, since there were no boxing halls in the vicinity of his village. When he was 22 years old, Ngannou moved to a Cameroonian city Douala in search of a boxing gym. There he began his sporting career, making ends meet. He worked in the garment industry at the same time. Number 4. He was once homeless. Ngannou became increasingly disillusioned with life in Cameroon, where he saw few opportunities to achieve his dream of becoming a professional athlete. At the age of 26, he moved to Paris in order to start a career in professional boxing. Without the help of acquaintances and friends, he found himself on the street, spending nights under the bridges of the Seine River in Paris. But in the end, he was able to find the haul he wanted, which he had dreamed of for so long. Initially, Francis was engaged in boxing, but soon he was seduced by the world of mixed martial arts. Today, Ngannou looks back on his decision to move to France as the most important thing of his life. Number 5. He trained for only a year before making his MMA debut. Muscular and physically strong Ngannou got into MMA very quickly. He spent his first fight as just a year after moving to the French capital. In his first fight in November 2013, he won by submission in the first round, and then won 4 out of 5 fights before signing up for the UFC in 2015. That's it for me. In the next issue, we will analyze Jon Jones and tell you about the shocking facts from his life. So if you don't want to miss it, subscribe.